Anyone who has ever stared down at a jagged crack running straight across their patio or garage floor knows that sinking feeling of dealing with messy masonry work. Mixing bags of cement, hauling heavy water buckets, and getting the ratios completely wrong just to fill a tiny gap is nobody's idea of a fun weekend project. So when a tub of ready-to-use filler rolls around, it naturally catches the eye of anyone trying to keep their property looking sharp without losing an entire Saturday to manual labor. This particular one comes in a neat 1-quart container, tipping the scales right around a kilogram. And honestly, the sheer convenience of bypassing the mixing paddle is a massive win right out of the gate. Popping the lid open reveals a ceramic-based, pre-mixed paste that feels remarkably smooth between the fingers, almost like thick frosting, which makes scooping and pressing it into stubborn crevices surprisingly satisfying. Because it comes pre-blended, consistency issues vanish entirely, ensuring every batch behaves identically from the first trowel swipe to the last. Once it settles into those annoying breaks and starts the drying process, it cures to a nice, clean light to medium gray shade that blends surprisingly well with standard aged concrete, rather than standing out like a sore thumb with a chalky white patch. Now, here is where things get genuinely impressive for a DIY tub. It actually holds its ground without shrinking back into the crack or fracturing as moisture evaporates, which is usually where cheap fillers fall flat. Flexibility is baked right into the formula, giving the material enough room to breathe through shifting weather without popping loose. Cleanup is another small detail that saves a headache later on, washing right off tools and skin with a bit of warm, soapy water before it sets hard as a rock. It works just as effectively on indoor basement floors as it does out on exterior steps or walkways, meaning one tub can tackle a few different random trouble spots around the house. Of course, it is not a magical cure-all for every single masonry disaster. The maker explicitly notes it should stay far away from heavy vehicular traffic zones, so keep the car tires off it, and deeper voids might need a second pass once the initial layer settles in fully. But for patching up surface gaps, minor breaks, and everyday wear and tear around the homestead, this ready-to-roll tub takes the dread completely out of masonry upkeep, leaving behind a neat, durable finish that looks like a pro handled it.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.